This is Inmate Chrstina Part 2. Now, I left off at where me and Chrstina was in the cell together, and I was basically letting him know the rules of how we was going to jail. You know, I let him know off the top that I don't roll that way, I don't get down that way. I let him know that it ain't gonna be, you're not finna be having guys coming in and out of the cell getting your freak on. Period. It's not happening. Don't disrespect the cell. Don't touch none of my things. Okay? I'm not gonna touch none of your things. You gotta lay the law down immediately. Whether you got a homosexual cellmate or not. You just gotta let your cellmate know what you expect. And I just let Chrstina, come on, man. Still with this loud ass truck. Hold on, y'all. Loud diesel truck messing up my damn video. But anyway, y'all hit that like button. So, yeah. So, anytime you get a new cellmate, you just gotta let your cellmate know how y'all gonna be in there jailing, right? So. A couple days later, couple days go by, ain't too much going on. Ain't nobody cracking no more jokes, you know, saying little funny stuff. Saying, oh, I heard y'all last night, or how boo-boo and they're doing and stuff like that. These dudes crazy. So, one day, this guy come to me that was interested in Chrstina. And he like, hey, how much you want for the boy? I'm like, what you talking about? He like, she told me to come over here and holler at you about it. I'm like, hold up, what are you talking about? He was like, ain't you Chrstina, man? I'm like, dude, what are you, why would you say that? He like, oh, I'm just saying, man, she sent me over here to you to say, for me to work out a deal with you. So I said, hold on, give me a minute. I said, where Chrstina at? He said, oh, he out there mopping a tear. I go out. I asked the guard, can I go to the library? He said, yeah. I leave out the pod. I see Chrstina. I said, yo, let me holler at you right quick. I said, why you telling people I'm your man? She like, nah, I was just saying, like, me and you got an arrangement where they give you the money, they give you the commissary, and I do what I do with them, so I just send them to you. And I'm like, what do I get out of this? Let me tell y'all something while locked up. When you locked up, you got to get you a hustle. This was brought to me. This was basically sat right into my hands. I didn't know. I did not plan on being what you call a prison pimp. Nor did I sign up for it. It just happened that way. Chrstina was a prostitute in the prison. Chrstina ended up being my cellie. So Chrstina, I guess, wanted me to negotiate the deals. Them give me the commissary while he do what he do with them. So I said, give me a minute to think about it. And then I thought about it, and I said, all right, this is what we gonna do. Whatever you charging these guys, I get half. It's a dang bee right there. I'm trying to make sure I'm not gonna get stung while I'm telling y'all this dang story. I tell him, like, yo, I get half. Whatever you get, I get half. Is that cool? He was like, yeah, sure. I said, all right, bet. So I go back in the pod. I'm like, all right, look. Give me 5 noodles, 5 soups, 5 ramen noodles, and give me 10 Mountain Dews. 5 Mountain Dews. It's 10 items. He like, I bet. Now, I didn't set up none of the scheduling. I didn't set up when they was going to do it, where they was going to do it. My only job was to collect the commissary. So he came through, hit me off with the ramen noodles, to hit me off with the Mountain Dews. This will go on. I don't know how many men came to me. I had so much commissary that I started making a store. I ended up becoming a store guy. I had so many guys that you wouldn't believe come to me breaking me off honey buns, breaking me off ramen noodles, breaking me off Pepsis, Mountain Dews. Whatever Chrstina was out there doing, I'm talking about I got different dudes coming from different parts of the jail. I was eating off Chrstina good for 3 months. You said 3 months, what happened? Finna get to that. When locked up, when you got something good going, it never, ever, it never, prison is like hell, where you can have something going good and then out of nowhere, bam, something bad happens. You never get too comfortable. You never get too relaxed in your ways. I had a free ride with Chrstina. Chrstina to go out there, do what he do, and dudes to come give me the commissary, like clockwork. Well, 3 months into doing this, somebody butted their business, butted their nose in my business. They wanted a piece of the action. Not only they wanted a piece of the action, he wanted my spot. He wanted to move in the cell with Chrstina and get me out of there. I'm going to tell y'all how this play went down. This play ended in violence. This dude named Sam, he took a liking to Chrstina, and he wanted to be his man. He sent the crash dummy to the cell. You got guys that's in there that's not locked up for stealing pocketbooks. You got guys in there that plot all day. If you got something that they want and they don't want to really get into a physical altercation with you because they know that you push that blade, and any act of aggression will be met with aggression, they might pay somebody that don't think right, a crash out dummy, to go take care of that business. And well, he sent somebody to go take care of that business. He sent this guy in my cell. The guy was like, "Hey, let me get 5." I thought it was going to be a normal transaction where, you know, it wasn't uncommon that somebody come to me and say, "Hey, let me get 3 soups, and then I give you 5 when it's store day." Because I became the store man. Because I had so much commissary. So it wasn't uncommon that people would approach me and ask me, you know, "Can I get this? Can I get that?" And I'm like, all right. But when he came in the cell, his energy was kind of off. He came in and he was like, "Hey, give me 5 soups." And I'm like, "What you mean, give you 5 soups?" He like, "Yo, did you hear what I said? Give me 5 soups." My, you know what, right? My blade was right there. So I said, "What you mean, give you 5 soups?" And he like, oh, it's like that? It's like that? I said, "Now, are you saying that you want me to give you 5 soups and you gonna give me 7 soups back on store day?" He said, "No, you gonna give me." When he said that, I took off on him immediately. I'm kind of tired right now, y'all, so I'm sorry that I'm not animated right now, but I took off on him immediately. I didn't hit him with the blade. I just took off on him. Boop, 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 boop. Right? At this time, he's hollering, "Help! Help! Help! He's trying to kill me! He's trying to kill me!" At this time, I'm boom, 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 boom. I'm grabbing his mouth. And I'm like, why is he yelling help? Then I get it. This dude trying to alert the guards. He knew that I was going to react the way I was going to react. And sure enough, He got what he want. It happened. The guards came in there. I was damn near trying to choke this dude out. Guards came in there. I went to the hole for 30 days. Dude went to the hole. I should have never touched him. Not only I lost my position, but all my commissary was gone. I had damn near at least 2 months of commissary. You would think that the guards would come and take all your stuff like they supposed to do. Man, they went through all my stuff. Took everything. They took everything. So Chrstina is now in a cell with the guy that sent the guy out to crash out on me. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. So somebody sent me a kite while I was locked up. You know, you can get, there's a jail inside of the jail. When you commit a crime in prison, you go to the hole for a week, 2 weeks, a month, a year, 5 years, depending on what you done did. I was in the hole for a month. While in the hole, somebody wrote me a letter, a kite, telling me all what happened. Chrstina got a new guy that moved in your cell. And the guy that's in the cell with her, that's in my cell now, he basically took my position. He took that pimp role. He in a whole relationship with Chrstina. I don't, listen, I told y'all already, I don't care how another man program. That ain't my business. That's not my concern. However, when it started to mess with my life and my well-being, now we got a problem. You sent the crash dummy to crash out in my cell, and I fell for the bait. Just so you could get next to Chrstina. You could have came and hollered at me, even though I would have been like, nah, that's me. That's all me. How you gonna try to take my money? How you gonna try to take the way that I'm living up in here? I couldn't let that ride. Nah. And before y'all start judging me, this was over 10 years ago. Okay, this when I was young and dumb. Facing 10 years. Already a year into my 10-year sentence. Hit that like button. And oh, and another thing, y'all, bless that Cashapp too. Help me fight this war on poverty. I don't care if you send $1. I don't care if you send $10,000. It's all much needed and appreciated. So hit that like button. So you got me back there, and I'm hot. I'm hot. I'm thinking all this time, like, yo, dudes is treacherous. Treacherous. I'm going to take care of him when I get out of here. Believe that. Matter of fact, I should just leave my belongings back here because I'm coming right back. I already got my mind made up what I'm going to do. All I just got to figure out how I'm going to execute it. Man, it feels good out here. It feels so good. My favorite weather time, my favorite season, I should say, is the fall. I just really love how the wind, how the leaves be changing colors. It don't be too hot. It don't be too cold. I know y'all hear that rooster in the background. Somebody has bought chickens and a rooster down the street. Can y'all believe that? Yeah, shout out to my neighborhood, man. Shout out to my neighborhood. Anyway, let's get back to the story, y'all. So I'm sitting here thinking, like, how I'm going to execute this. It's time for me to get released. They put me in the same dorm. When I come in, yo, it got so quiet because everybody in there already knew what the play was. They knew what time it was. They knew what type of time I was. Dudes was actually thinking that I was about to go in there and just turn up, go up in the cell and push that blade. But I didn't. So here I go walking in with my 2 bags, right? Walking in there. I'm standing there. The guard tell me, your cell over there. I look up because my cell was at the top, remember? I look up. And I see dude up there looking right at me. I do this. And he just looked at me like this. And he just turn away and then walk into his cell. So I go in my cell, talking to my cellie. He like, hey, yo, bro, that's messed up, man. I heard what happened. What you gonna do? I said, I ain't doing nothing. Number one, I don't know this dude at all. Number two, what you mean what I'm gonna do? You might be one of his homeboys, waiting for me to feed you information to go back to tell him so he can get the jump on me, right? Nah. I might be stupid, but I'm not dumb. Y'all hit that like button, if that makes sense to y'all. So, I'm like, I ain't doing nothing, man. He got it. He got it. He like, man, hey, I wish somebody would make a play on me like that, man. Sure, I know you was eating good off Chrstina, won't you? I said, yeah, I don't really want to talk about that, man. I ain't even thinking about that. Right? Turns out my cellie, he was cool. Me and him actually became good friends. Yeah. Shout out to Dion. So he so we and him in there talking, right? Chrstina come down there. Chrstina like, oh, how you doing? Where you been at? You know where I've been at. Are we gonna have any issues? I said, nah, for what? Why would we have any issues? In hindsight, y'all, the more that I'm thinking about this story, y'all just don't get locked up. It's crazy things that be going on in prison. Here I go talking to Chrstina, and it's like, anyway, never mind. So I'm like, nah, I'm straight. We all good. Chrstina like, well, he want to talk to you. I said, what do you want to talk about? He know what he did. And I was like, what is he on? He was like, I don't know. He just want to talk to you. So I said, tell him to meet me under the staircase. Now, everybody know under the staircase there's no cameras. Any and everything can go down right there, and the guards can't see it. The only thing the guards can do is run certain cameras back if an incident pop off, and they can pretty much pinpoint who went over there before they got under the staircase, so they can pretty much know what happened, or put bodies over there when they doing an investigation if anything happened over there by the staircase. So I said, tell him meet me at the staircase. So I get up, I get gripped up, and I go over there by the staircase. He come down there with two dudes. He like, look, bro. So you got a guy standing on the left, like 4 feet in front of me, and a guy standing on the right of him, standing 4 feet over this way, and he right here in the middle. I guess these supposed to be his goons. It's supposed to be somebody that he paying to protect him, the commissary. But I didn't care at that point. So I was known to push that blade, and he knew that. So of course you're gonna come with protection. Because if you say the wrong thing, and I'm feeling that way, I'm pushing that blade flat out. It don't even matter. Y'all hit that like button. And check this out, for all you haters out there that be talking about, oh, just tell the story. Why you keep begging for likes? I'm going to tell you something. I'm coming out with merchandise. It's called Hit That Like Button. You better make sure you get one of them shirts or one of them hats while you sitting up there hating. Now hit that like button. So they standing right there. He like, listen, man. I did it. I sent somebody to crash out on you. But I had to get some of that, man. I had to get that. You know, and I knew you wasn't going to move out the way, but I want to make this right. I want to make it right between us. I'm like, all right, what's up? So another dude walked up with 3 big bags of commissary. I'm talking about, you got a bag full of ramen noodles. You got a bag of Sour Patches and honey buns. And I got another bag of ramen noodles and Mountain Dew. Big bag. He said, I was fired for what I did, and I just want to make this right. So could we just bury the hatchet right here? And you know, we good? I said, we good. Tell y'all something. Remember when I said that everybody always trying to make a play on somebody? Yeah, I accepted. And I'm going to tell y'all what happened. I went to one of my homeboys that was in another pod. And when I went there, I told him to hold down my commissary. I gave him all 3 of the bags. Because I wasn't about to let that ride. Nah. This was 10 years ago, y'all. So I can talk about it. I gave my homeboy in another pod all my commissary. And I came back. I had to go push that blade. I pushed that blade on 2 people. So I go up the stairs, right? I see 2 of his goons. They just standing there in front of his door. I say, yo, where old boy at? I want to holler at him. He in the cell. I guess he was in there taking a nap. I don't know if he was really taking a nap. I just know he was in there laying down. But I'm just assuming he was taking a nap. So he had his little 2 goonies out there. I said, tell him I need something. I need to holler at him right quick. One of the dudes was like, nah, man, he rested right. So when the first guy turned to the right, I whipped out and poked him about 4 or 5 times right here under his rib cage. He took off running, right? The other guy like, yo, chill, bro. I got the whoosh, 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 right? With the knife blade. Whoosh, 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 right? I cut him like twice, like one right here, and I caught him on the shoulder. He took off running. Then I run up in the cell. Dude getting up like, bro, chill. I thought we was good. No, this is the get back. I got in there and I got busy. Like I said, y'all, this was 10 years ago. When you locked up, either you going to be a wolf or a sheep. I was looking at 10 years, y'all. 10 years. I got played, tricked out of my position. I had to get my get back. At this point in time, the guards is alerted. Lock down. I hit him up about 10 times. I hit him up. Threw the you-know-what in the toilet, flushed it. Let me tell y'all something. When you locked up and you involve yourself with the knife play, you got 2 options. Either you gonna apply that pressure to take somebody's life, or you gonna apply that pressure just to hurt them. I knew how to apply that pressure just to hurt you and take your life. But my goal was just to hurt them and hurt them. The guards come in there, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Inmate, cuff up. Oh, I'm skipping the whole part. Sorry about that, y'all. So I hit him up a couple of times. Beep. Right? He on his back, kicking at me, screaming, hollering. I hear the guards out there, lock down, because the other 2 guys already done told on me. So I'll go over there and flush it in the toilet. I'm coming out the cell. There's a guard right there. Boom! Hit me right in the face. Bam! Another guard rushed me. Boom! I ain't gonna lie, y'all. They whipped me out. It was about 6-on-1. They whipped me out. They ended up handcuffing me, jacked me all the way up, bullied me out down them stairs, bullied me out of the dorm, and threw my ass in the hole. I stayed in the hole for 8 months. where we was at, they didn't file no additional charges on me. Number one, they couldn't find a knife. Number two, hey, dudes was getting stabbed every day. Every day. So they left me in a hole for 8 months. Inmate Chrstina will go on to getting passed around, not by force, but that's how he was in there getting down. Get passed around from inmate to inmate that indulged in them type of activities. She would later on get into a relationship with a guy. And in this relationship, it was a husband and wife type of deal. The next story I'm about to tell y'all rolls right into this story. This story, when this end, goes right into the next story. And that video is going to be called A Wedding on the Yard. And how I was forced. I'm just playing. I wasn't forced. How I was compensated heavenly to provide a service as a minister, to preside over this wedding. In prison, it's a crazy world. And we gonna get to that. Y'all hit that like button. I'm out.